Welcome back to Margaritas in Paradise. Hey, today I'm down on Beach Road, and we're gonna check out what's going on the beach. I made a mistake and I didn't bring out their camera. The roads coming down here were crazy. It's the 31st of December 2024, the last day of the year, and they're gonna have a party down here tonight. I'm coming down here with Amazon. We're gonna have a good time. Anyway, check out these animals they have. They put them down here earlier this week. I think they're all made out, but they're pretty cool. They're a good thing to take a picture around. Anyway, we're gonna get down to the beach and take a walk around. Let's get going. I really wish that I would have brought my other camera on top of my helmet driving down here. Today I saw so many high-end sports cars, and I don't know what you think about it. If you come to Pattaya and these performance sports cars really impress me. I mean, it's like McLarens and Maserati. I saw a Maserati today that was like an SUV. I can't imagine spending, I don't know how much a Maserati costs, but spending that much money on a car to make it look like an SUV. If you know how much something like that would cost, put it in the comment section below, because it's just crazy. But the Ferraris, let's see here, Porsches are a dime a dozen, and all kinds of Mercedes. I saw this Audi car, kind of a sports car, and it was painted. The painted scheme was a matte black color, and it was pretty cool overall. I mean, looked really sharp. And there was a gold. What kind of car was it? I think it was a Ferrari, and it was bright gold. I really messed up by not. Bringing my other camera, because this is stuff that I should have had on camera. How you doing, brother? Anyway, this is stuff that I should have had on camera. There's no doubt about it. But anyway, yeah. So this is Pattaya Beach. This is a piece of garbage that you just don't have. What's going on with all the garbage down here? So, we were at Wagamat Beach earlier, yesterday, okay? And one of the notes that I made was how much trash you see on the beach, okay? In Wagamat Beach, you just don't see trash on the beach. That's just a fact. And the reason why, there's a couple things in play here. But because you have all these resorts and condominiums and things like that are right on the beach, they go out there and send people out to pick up the beach, clean it up every day, I'm sure, 100%. But you look around here, and it's not a lot, but there is a certain amount of trash out here. So, and with as many people that you have out here, some people just don't care. So, but there are lots of good areas out here. I mean, look how big this beach is and how nice it is. Lots of swim areas for the kids. It's really great. And they have lots of seating. So the people that like to, this has always amazed me, that people could come out to the beach and sit in the shade. And especially, not only sit in the shade, but sit way back away from the water's edge. So, way back over there, it's like, wow. The people that are up here on the beach in the water, that they know what's going on. But I guess the thing is if you come down here and you enjoy the shade, I get it. And it's a good place to have dinner or things like that. So I understand that too. But I can just now start seeing vendors' tents set up in the distance, a couple hundred meters ahead of me. But now that area there, they're going to have fireworks tonight. I know they have some bands playing down there. And anyway, it'll be an excellent area to check out. Again, like I say, I'm going to bring Amazon down here. And I think we're going to bring we have a couple of the chair in a bag type thing. And, I bought those like 3 or 4 years ago. I've never used them. Every time it gets time to actually take them out, you start thinking to yourself, do you really want to carry those around? But I'll tell you that in all honesty, during the last fireworks show, look at those guys on that jet ski out there, there's 3 of them. But during the last fireworks show, we really wish we would have had those chairs. Now here's something that you don't see a lot of here in Thailand, these little beach tents, all right? But that was a common thing in Florida when I lived in Florida. So lots of people had those. We even had one, I think. Now I might still have one. Probably have one in the top section of my van back in the US, so I don't know. I used to have a thing that would, I could take off my flip-flops and attach them to my waist. But for whatever reason, I stopped carrying that, and I'm just wearing my flip-flop. But really, you're on the beach, it should have your toes in the sand. So to give you an idea where we're at here, of course, I did tell you the Dusantani there, the Amari, the Holiday Inn right there. A1, I think it is, back Coco's. So this is going to be a really nice area to be tonight. If you're in the area, you should be watching fireworks tonight. Hey, if you haven't done so already, make sure you give me a big thumbs up, that you're hitting that subscribe button. Hit the little bell next to it for future notifications, videos that are going on. And we also want to put out a special shout out to Steve from Ohio. I appreciate that drink. If anybody's interested in buying me a drink, there's a link in the description below. All right, let's get back at it. Hello. Wow, look at all the people here. A lot of people in the water. Again, here'd be another good spot for metal detecting. Mark this spot. All the people in the water. It's just crazy amounts of people in the water. Again, we were talking about the clarity of the water. You hear about, people talk about that they don't think this water is clean enough to swim in and things like that. And I'll tell you, this water is very clear. I mean, it's stirred up right now because of sort of the rough seas. Now, somebody had mentioned to me, how you guys doing? Somebody had mentioned to me about surfing out here, and I don't know, are these waves big enough to surf on? I'm used to watching Hawaii 5-0 and the old shows with the big waves and that type of stuff, so I'm not sure. But I don't see any surfers out here. Now, maybe later on, like Brad was talking about in January, February time frame, maybe it does get more consistent for surfing. But anyway, and as he mentioned, there's a certain area over by the Palms of Wagamot that maybe is a better area for something like that. But overall, the beach cleanliness, as far as the water goes and everything, I can't imagine. Now, don't get me wrong, this is not Phuket, or this is not the Phi Phi Islands for instance. So if you're looking for the emerald blue waters and that type of stuff, I get it, but you're not gonna find it here. The things that you have here in Pattaya is, you know, it's centrally located. It's only a couple hours south of Bangkok. It's easy to get around, and you can travel just about anywhere in Thailand if you're taking a plane within an hour, hour and a half. So that's the reason why a lot of people like this area. Oh, there's a banana boat thing. Is that what you call those? All right, let's keep going. I'll tell you, here's another thing that I've had a lot of guys contact me recently about finding someplace to stay. They arrive in the Pattaya area, and it's Christmas time, the Christmas holidays, New Year's, and I have a friend of mine right now that's coming in from the United States right now, and he doesn't have a place to stay. Well, the fact is, there's no place to stay right now. Everything is booked. And so when we're talking about everything, the people that know about rental properties here they're not interested in you coming in for 2 weeks and running one of their condominiums. They want you here for a month, preferably 1 year, especially during high season. So if you're planning on coming to this area at this time of the year, you need to plan out that 4 or 5 months ahead of time, get a better deal. And yeah, it's tough right now. It really is. I feel bad for people that can't find a place or that are paying ridiculous amounts of money. I have another friend of mine that he got online and booked a room at a big hotel here, a big resort here for 2 nights, okay, just for 1 night. And he ended up getting it, you know, 6 months ago or so at a great rate. He prepaid for everything. And he showed up here yesterday and found out that this room has been canceled on him and fully refunded. So what happened there? Well, I don't know. I mean, you can only assume that the room now went up in price or whatever, and that could happen. I'm not saying it does happen, but yeah, it could happen. I really feel bad for these guys. I feel like inviting everybody over, but I can't do that. I don't have the room for that, obviously. All right, so we're starting to get into the tents along Beach Road sidewalk area, and there's going to be all kinds of vendors along there for sure. Tonight, it's going to be fun packed. Yeah, looking good out here. But again, the trash that's out here. Now, here's a good example. This is obviously brought by somebody and left on the beach. And the reason why I say, because it's food that's already been mostly eaten and a drink cup that's sitting there in the sand. And unless they're out in the water, and I don't see anybody around here out in the water, more than likely they left it for somebody else to pick up. Is that a good thing? I don't know. But hey. I was talking to a friend of mine about getting a driver's license, and I've helped a lot of guys do that. I still recommend checking with one-stop visa services on Soy 6. I'll put a link in the description below for that. But You know, apparently, I was talking to a Thai guy that I've known for a long time about licenses and how important they are. It turns out he told me he's been driving. Now, he doesn't drive commercially or anything like that, but he's been driving here in Thailand for over 20 years. So I asked him to see his driver's license, and he pulls out his national ID. So he didn't understand exactly what I was talking about by driver's license, but I showed him mine, and he says, "Oh, I not have." And I'm like, "Well, what do you mean you don't have?" And he tells me that he doesn't need one. And so he drives a really nice car, and it was amazing to me that somebody like this wouldn't have a driver's license. He said all of his friends don't have them either. So, what's your experience with that? Do everybody that's driving have driver's license? I'm guessing back in my day of being in a relationship with Nikki, that even her parents probably didn't have driver's license. I'm not sure, but yeah. So here, I'm on I think I'm on a 5-year driver's license right now. But when you initially get your driver's license, I think it's earmarked for a year, but because of the way it's set up, you get 2 years out of it. And then when you get your 5-year license, because of the way it's set up, you get 6 years out of it. So, but the easiest way to do it, for sure, is to contact a visa agent that takes care of driver's licenses and things like that, and let them do it for you. And there's other schools here as well. If you've never been on a motorbike like me prior, it took me a long time to get on a motorbike, but when I did, I loved it. And anyway, I would suggest definitely taking lessons. You can do it very cheaply here. Yeah. And I have another friend. He doesn't want to be on camera or anything, but he came here as a YouTube subscriber, follower, and we got him set up, and he found it super easy, very convenient, and cheap. So, or if you, so here's the key. Now, he had a problem getting an international driver's license in his home country. But if you have access to an international driver's license, that's definitely the way to go, especially if you're coming here and eventually going to stay here for any extended period of time and want to get a Thai driver's license. You can take that international driver's license and transfer it over to a Thai driver's license, which is so much easier, obviously, than having to go through any type of process. So there's a lot of good options when it comes to driver's licenses in Thailand. I'll tell you what, I was expecting more people down here. There's quite a few people, but I was expecting more. And yeah, I'm surprised. Yeah. Looks like we're coming up on a main stage area. Anyway, we'll get around here. Now, if you look further out here, there's a barge set up right there, and I'm sure that's where the fireworks are going to be launched from tonight. All right. This is a section here that goes on and on and on. All right, so I ended up walking by. This is kind of the grandstand area where they're going to have a performance tonight. The music was so loud in here that I just kind of skipped it for now, but we're getting down here towards the end of the gated area. Hopefully we're going to be able to cut through and get a couple more pictures. Now, I will do a video later on tonight as well that'll come out, but you know, if you're in Pattaya, you definitely need to come down to the beach. Ha ha. Yeah, you know, I hear so many of my friends talking about they're just going to stay home, and I just can't imagine. You're in Funtown right now. You should be taking advantage of what this town has to offer. Now we're getting in pretty close to the Central Festival area, and looks like a lot more people down here. Look at all the little dogs. Uh-oh, they forgot one. There we go. All right. I'll tell you what, that dry sand is tough. You get down into this compact, a lot easier to walk in. Oh. Hello. Oh. Look at all the jet skis down here now. A lot of them. A lot of them. Now, what was I thinking about here? I'll tell you what, we're down here pretty close to the Hilton Central Festival, and this is going to be a key point, I think, during tonight's festivities. A lot of people here. Now, we're not going to go all the way down here tonight. I need to get back and get this video up for you to take a look at. Oh, this guy in here. He's out there. I don't know if he's exercising or dancing. That's kind of cool. Alright, so that's about all I'm going to have for you for right now. You definitely should check out Pattaya, Thailand, the beachfront fireworks festival happening tonight. It's going to be a party, there's no doubt about it. And it's going to be hard to get down here. Don't bring a car or a pickup truck any closer than, let's say, second road, maybe even third road. Park it out there, take a motorbike in. Don't waste your time with congestion of traffic. It's just not the thing to do. And come out here and have fun. All right, well, that's about it. I have a members only section, definitely check that out. Other than that, we'll see you in the next video. Happy New Year, see you next year. All right, let's get going here. A lot of people sitting under the shade on the beach. Oh, look at these. This big robot patio, Freddy. Oh, that's pretty cool. See, now we're going to turn around, but you can see all the food vendors are all getting ready. These guys are crazy. Look at this. This one here, well, it's not that one. Big robot patio. This one say, oh, that's 45,000 baht. Tax included, shipping it. Yeah, I really made a mistake not bringing my helmet cam down here on the motorbike. It was a good opportunity to. Maybe I should get some of this. Let's just keep it going. These guys are on it. Pretty impressive. These guys have probably another I guess another 12 hours or so of having to get ready and work throughout the entire night. So good luck on them. More food. All right, guys. Well, I think that's going to be it for today. I'm almost back to the motorbike. I have to get back and get this uploaded for you guys to see. We'll see you later. Happy New Year. We'll see you next year.